Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bronx taking on Philadelphia. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Missed with a changeup. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Painter, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. He swings and fouls one off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execute.
And he got him. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Base knock, center field. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw is wild and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always.
This one in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay, he thought about tagging, but heads back to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That's down and in, a slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So up next, Jose Bautista.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Ryan Howard now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bautista off of first with 2 away. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Just missed.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Chop back up the middle. Moore sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista. This to third. Over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now it's William Contreras. That one in the dirt. 1-0. Painter goes 6 feet 7 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Jason Chourio in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's a ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Anthony makes the play. 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Contreras at third. Pendleton at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the third out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Tap foul at the plate. To the right side and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody out. Runner at first. Out there to center. Chourio makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. That one missed. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Beltre in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Just missed.
That's low.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Bryce Harper.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI.
Hauls it in to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Painter back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball to strike. Edman. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So two down now, and here is Christian Moore. Just missed. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Gone. A massive home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. Judge stands in here, takes ball one low. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Harper brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jose Bautista. And the first offering is not close.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. So now here's the DH, Ryan Howard. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is number 36. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. And ball 1.
Two and one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. One down. Jason Varitek will hit next. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. And misses 1-1. Inside.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Varitek leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it had the distance, but slices foul. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Tommy Edman at the plate. New arm out of the bullpen, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, called strike. Goes down looking. Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, right to the backstop. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Chourio at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time. Just missed. Chourio over at second, one down. That one out to right. Bautista makes his way towards it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped but foul. 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Varitek gathers, goes to first, in time. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista, 1 for 2. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That smash towards center. Chourio makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one the other way. Fair ball. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball there. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Edman. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Moore, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside low, 1-1. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Schwarber makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt. Bautista, long run into the gap. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Jason Varitek. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Judge hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over. And here comes Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. That one outside. And that is ball one.
1-0.
Grounder might be 2. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Hey.
Down to third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Ripped, but it curls foul. Edman off of first with 2 away. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get their base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And now here is Harper. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's
and a base hit into right center field. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 9-2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Tosses to first. That's the third out. All set for the top of the sixth. Leading off, Jose Bautista. Painter back to work. Bautista tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Beltre throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Chourio. Schwarber on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Anthony makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Ryan Howard. And downstairs.
One ball, no strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Fly ball center field. Chourio on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And this one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Trey Turner with a chance now. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awful.
Schwarber makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. That's towards center. Chourio settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That just misses. 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-2. And now it's going to be Tommy Edman.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's two gone. Adrian Beltre digs in now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's in the dirt.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce.
So Harper stands in. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 outs. And that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.